How effective was Japanese air power in the Second World War? Well, Japan didn't have a unified air force. The army had an air force and the navy had an air force. And during this period, there was a lot of rivalry between the army and the navy. And this is because of different colonial ambitions and different military targets and just different outlook on where Japan should expand to. And on top of that, they didn't really collaborate with each other much. On the 7th of December 1941, Japanese Air Force planes attacked Pearl Harbor, sinking 7 US ships and also damaged several others. However, it's seen as a bit of a failure because one, it didn't completely cripple the US Pacific Fleet as the carriers were out at sea at the time, so the Japanese couldn't destroy them, and also it didn't destroy key fuel storages, the dry docks, and other important infrastructure at Pearl Harbor. At the start of 1942, the Japanese Air Force was a force to be reckoned with. They performed well during the Philippines campaign and of course the capture of Singapore, and their pilots had more training times than the Allies, and also they had more practice. The Japanese naval pilots had a lot of practice in China, attacking Chinese targets. The most famous aircraft of the Second World War was the Mitsubishi Zero. This was a nimble aircraft, it was fast, it was good in dogfights, and it was faster than a Spitfire at 15,000 feet, reaching up to 322 miles per hour. By the middle of 1944, Allied industrial production was bearing its weight on Japan. Japan couldn't build as many aircraft, their pilots couldn't get trained quick enough, and this led to kamikaze being introduced. And on top of that, Japan didn't have sophisticated radar, well, as good radar as the Allies did. The Japanese also had a Type 97 torpedo bomber, what was often seen at the time as one of the best torpedo bombers in the world, and they also had a Type 99 dive bomber, which is seen as the equivalent to a Stuka, and they had very good planes. And like for part 2, if you'd like to know more about the Japanese Army Air Force.